Good day all. It is 11:30. I have just returned from accompanying my mom to jury duty and letting them know that she is not able to understand it all too well. So we were able to come home. I am really tired, but I have to edit my project by today because I need storage in my iPad. Because it's 11:30 right now, I think I'm gonna edit it a little bit, and then around 12:15 or so, I'm gonna go make lunch and give myself a little bit of a caffeine boost with green tea. I didn't really sleep well last night. I got a little anxious about life, like how I didn't get a lot of hearbacks from jobs, and I know I just started applying last week, so I shouldn't hear a lot back or anything like that. But I don't know, I just felt anxious about life, like what happened if these things don't happen the way I planned. And I haven't been like studying a lot for Salesforce or, a lot of my certifications, and I'm like, am I just like wasting a lot of time doing nothing? Anyways, it's not a good way to start the week, obviously, but that's how I started, and hopefully it gets better because this week is actually going to be a long weekend where I will be chilling in Long Island for my summer spirit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start on my project. I do have to head out to go meet with my sister at around 3:30 or so. So I do have to stop then to go out. So that's another kind of pause in my project editing. But hopefully, once that's taken care of, I come back, I'm able to finish the rest of the project because I really want to get it done today. Hello all, I have my lunch. It's just sundubu, tofu with kimchi and the kimchi juice basically. I made myself some green tea, iced green tea to wake myself up a little bit, and I'm having it over rice. I feel my eyes starting to sting and my energy crashing. I don't think it's because of the heat this time. I think it's from the 2 hours of sleep that I got, but I am going to power through today. I'm doing fairly well with my project. I feel like I'm getting the first part of the project really well. If you don't know how my documentary series is set up, it's usually one episode that's split into two, or one episode that's split to focusing on two different movies to emphasize on the topic of the episode. So for episode 3 right now, I am diving more into stereotypes, and this one is more into Asian male narrative, especially how it's been developed, changed in America, and this was briefly mentioned in episode 2 as well, and also episode 1 in the silent film when I talked about Setsu Hayakawa, who's the first Asian male in Hollywood, and how he was a sex symbol. And then we kind of see that trickle down to Asian males being the unwanted demographic, and how that plays into how Hollywood has represented them. Anyways, if you want to check out those things, my documentary series has a lot of information and research on that, and I'm just really proud of like how far I'm getting, and I just want to keep that momentum up. I also wanted to mention that I wore my cat button up today for good luck, just to make sure things went well because of how anxious I was feeling last night. And it did go well, so things will be okay. happy Tuesday. It is about or a little over 1 now. I had my lunchy brunch and I also just did some like cleanups here and there, and now I'm ready to get down to business. I am going to change my schedule a little bit and focus on just the project today, and then tomorrow I'm going to have to work really hard on my vlog because I know that takes a while to edit. But yeah, I really was not able to function a lot yesterday, and I also had so many errands to like keep myself out of that house that I didn't really have time to just sit and work on the project too much. I think I'm kind of happy with the flow of the project, and I just need to edit it a little bit better where it looks nicer. So I am hoping that I can get it done today, and then hopefully if I finish that early, start on the vlog editing. Later on at 2 or 2:30, I do have a phone call with a recruiter. I don't know what position she's reaching out to me for. I've been getting a lot of emails about this and that position and also phone calls from people, but it's not really roles that I'm looking for, and that happens when you go through like an applicant tracking system. They kind of just look at the keywords, and so I'm getting these random emails about certain things that I'm like really not interested in. Anywho's, I am going to do my project now, and I'll tackle that call later, let you know how it goes, and I'll work on my project again. But happy Tuesday! Hello all, I just finished with my phone call with, they are a recruiting agency, and I think she is a senior recruiter, but I think instead of her recruiting for like an external role, I think she's recruiting in-house, but then I'd be working with a client, kind of similar to all my previous jobs before. She was really brief in our message when she reached out to me, so she's sending me a full job description about it. It sounded like I checked off a lot of the boxes, and yeah, I think when I asked for compensation, she was like, okay. And so I'm hoping that they're able to compensate quite well. The only issue is that it is an office position, and that would mean that I would only be able to take one class next semester, which isn't horrendous. I might look again to see what other maybe evening classes NYU has to offer that I would be interested in. They did mention that it would be hybrid, like 1 day work from home after 90 days, which isn't bad. But then if I start, in August, 90 days from then is in November, kind of puts me in a tough situation. It might be okay, but I also don't know what the workload is in order for me to work and have classes at the same time. I might get a job, but regardless, I am going to continue to apply for roles. Gonna finish on this project, which I'm quite happy about with my progress, and work on my blog and just keep moving on with life. Update, I have just about 14 minutes of this, but I do want to cut it down just because I know I can. I think there's some parts where I feel like it drags, and I want it to be more concise. After doing the rough edit, I want to go back and add in more images and supporting sections, especially in parts where the interviewees are referring to certain clips. Almost 4:30 right now. I'm getting a little hungry, but it's also like really freaking hot. and it's like getting a little uncomfortable to breathe. And I've had this issue yesterday too, where I feel like the heat is just kind of like suffocating. But I did ask my mom to make some Frenchy fries to get myself going a little bit. I am going to opt out of working out today. I do want to get through a lot of my projects. Hello all, so I have my dinner. It's ramen with veggies from Hot Pot and steamed egg as well as tofu. Whew, I don't know if this is the most appropriate thing to be eating in this weather. It's in the 90s, but it's feeling like it's in the hundreds, it says, and I definitely feel like the stuffiness just from the heat. I finished my episode 3 part 2. I deleted Rush. And I have so much space on my iPad now. I know the trick now, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder, literally, because I just saw all that storage clear up. Good afternoon, all. It is a little past 1. I actually did do a lot this morning. I just didn't record anything because I thought it was kind of boring. I uploaded episode 3 part 2 on YouTube, and I just need to finalize it with my interviewers, and then it'll be public. And I moved my files from my phone over to my iPad for my vlog. When that happens, I can't really use my phone because I have to have that app open while the files are getting transferred, so I couldn't really record that, and that took a little over an hour long. While that was happening, I did start reading on this book, Winning the Teacher's Heart. I got this in a Goodreads giveaway long ago, and I just never like opened it. But I was looking at my book collection the other day, and I wanted to tackle some of them that I have and potentially donate them, you know, once I finish reading them. And if I don't feel any attachment to it, I'll just pass it along to whoever. In the hour that I got through this, I'm already like a third of the way into the book. It's a very easy read. It's about like a small town romance, those kind of vibes. And while all that was happening, I also did get an email from the phone interview I had yesterday that the director wants to interview me, and I haven't replied back to them yet, but I'll be free all day tomorrow. The only thing is like my hair is in like the oiliness, and I didn't want to, like, I'm free today, but I didn't want to look unpresentable. And I was actually planning on washing my hair tomorrow, but I think I might just wash my hair today and make myself look a little bit better for the interview tomorrow. I'm gonna give myself availability tomorrow and Monday when I'm back from my trip. I'm just nervous that if I try to schedule something like Friday morning, that it'll be like kind of crunch time, because I'll be having to head out then for my long weekend. But I'm happy that, you know, they got back to me, that it's like an opportunity that is actually kind of like the most real thing that has been happening. Anyways, I will try to figure that out. I'm gonna have my lunch now and go into full on editing for my vlog and get that up today. Hello all, it is 5:30. I said I wanted to work out today, but I don't think I can. My family, actually, they all have like some kind of fever and cold right now, and I thought I was all good because I wasn't feeling nothing. And then this morning, I woke up with a sore throat, and I was like, maybe I just have a sore throat because I'm a mouth open breather, sleeper. And so I get that sometimes. And then all of a sudden, I started to feel like my hands are really warm right now. And I have been having a hard time like just sitting and editing. Like, I've been trying to edit since like 1:30 till now, and I've had to take so many breaks because it's hard to just sit here. I do have updates, so I don't have to do a Teams video call with the director tomorrow. They actually want me to come on site for the interview. Lovely. And that will be Monday. It's been a while. Well, yeah, it's been a while since I've interviewed, but it's also been a while since I've like printed out my resume and brought it, to a position. But I think I might need to stop by school to get that printed and then go to my interview, which my interview is like mid-afternoon, so it's not super early, but I also am like, I don't know, I get nervous. I haven't done like any in-person like job related things in such a long time, so this is gonna be new for me. Hello everyone. It is about 3 o'clock now, and I didn't really check in or do anything much today. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, but not like super horrendous. I think just yesterday I was like sitting a lot and at like looking at a screen for a really long time, and I needed to like take time away from that. So this morning I woke up really early because I went to bed at like 10 p.m. yesterday. But today I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was like, what am I gonna do at 6 a.m.? So I took allergy meds because I heard that the allergy meds actually help to, like, if you have runny nose or like any inflamed stuff, it helps with that. I don't have a runny nose, but I do feel like those work really well to like getting me back to sleep. Just drinking a lot of water, haven't really ate anything. I don't really feel super hungry, like I don't have an appetite, and I don't have any medication where like I need to have food in my system. So I've just been drinking a lot of water. I think later on I might just make myself some ramen for something like warm and like easy to ingest. I am going on the long weekend trip, but I tested myself and I did an at-home test and I don't have COVID. I'm gonna check again today and then tomorrow morning, I guess, just to make sure. Hey y'all, happy Friday. If you're wondering why I am in my home and not elsewhere, it's because I'm still not feeling well. And I didn't feel right for me to go on the trip. I also didn't sleep super well last night, in case you didn't see the bags under my eyes. I think it's because the day before I like slept so much and more, and then I didn't do anything yesterday that I don't think I was physically tired. I guess I was a little restless too because I felt like I wasted my day not doing anything, but I also didn't feel like super great sitting at my desk and like really applying to more jobs or studying or editing or anything like that. And also like the 2 days before I like, really just sat here and was editing so much. Today I did apply to a few jobs, got more rejections. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a chill today also and just do more studying for Salesforce. I will just continue to lay around and lay low. Hey y'all, so I'm very glad I ended up not going on the trip because I'm feeling worse. I think temperature wise it's still pretty warm, but I think what's gotten worse is really my throat and my speech, and I do feel like it's a little hard for me to like talk for a long time. Also feel congested. So yeah, I'm just eating chicken with broccoli and watching a little movie. I'm probably gonna take some medication later. Good day all, it is Saturday and it's almost 12. As you can probably hear from my voice, it's still not doing so well. I still have a temperature. I'm like at 99.8, almost 100 degrees, and I am taking like Tylenol and stuff to like help with it, but yeah, sometimes at night like I'll just like wake up from the overheating and then the sweating and stuff, and just really hoping that I get a lot better tomorrow. Because Monday I have stuff I gotta get done. But today, oh my god, I'm like really warm. Today I am going to do more Salesforce stuff and maybe do another dot to dot. I find those like really therapeutic. My sister got me this yogurt drink yesterday that I didn't get to consume. It's in such a cute bottle. It's like a little stubby. It's from Yogurlina. Yeah, I've never heard of them before. I don't even know where they are. But I've been out of the loop for like a lot of things that is happening. Like there's been a lot of new restaurants, new shops, and I've kind of just been like at home. They do have a little straw opening, but I don't want to wash a straw. Ooh, it's sweet. I don't know why I was thinking it was gonna be like the drinkable yogurt that's like a little bit thicker and like a little bit more tangy, like Greek yogurt, but it's like really nice sweet yogurt. It ain't a 100, but that's my highest score yet, and I'm so proud of myself. Good morning all, it is Sunday and it is about 11:40 now. As you can see in the pile next to me, there's a lot of laundry that we gotta put away. And I'm feeling a lot better. I still feel like warm, but I'm also not turning on the AC in my room because I feel like usually when I turn on the AC and I'm a mouth breather at night, that I often wake up with a dry throat, and I find that turning on the AC and sleeping with the AC all throughout the night actually messes up my immune system. I do the dot to dot and then play Genshin. I also have my interview tomorrow, which is kind of nerve-wracking. The day before, I was like, oh my gosh, what do I wear? And like, I obviously have a closet full of clothes, but I became like in that situation where I was like, I feel like I have no clothes, but I definitely do. I have a lot of business casual. You guys won't see it until next week to actually find out how I do, but if you're watching this video now, send good thoughts. There have been some people who, you know, seen my videos and like tell me to just keep moving forward, and nice words like that just really make my day. So if you could pass on the positivity, that would be so grateful. Alright y'all, it is about 1 now. I did put away like the laundry for my family, and I have to put away my own later. Tigger is here obviously because I have food. Seems sniffing it. My lunchy brunch is dim sum. It is the tofu skin, and oops, this one is tofu skin, but it's wrapping around, I think, bamboo and pork. And then this one is like a rice noodle roll.